Orlando Brown has just come out and provided a damning indictment on what Lil Nas X has been up to in LA. And he allegedly thinks it has everything to do with the devil in Hollywood. Reports say things went completely off the rails for Lil Nas X in Los Angeles. Early Thursday morning, police got multiple calls about a man wandering Ventura Boulevard in nothing but underwear and cowboy boots. Witnesses said he was singing loudly, tossing off his clothes, and even placed a traffic cone on his head, almost like he was filming one of his over-the-top music videos. Except this time, there were no cameras, no crew, and no stage lights.
Go ahead, babe. Nah, 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 nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Hey, everybody, coming to the party. La, la, la. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat town. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Batty boy want to give it to me, baby. Batty boy want to give it to me, baby. That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it. I want to throw it far away so you never see it again. I don't like phones. Don't miss the party tonight. Why are you still here? You need to be telling everybody about the party, girl. What's your problem? Break it down.
When officers arrived, that's when things got worse. Police claim Lil Nas X actually charged at them, and one officer reported that he was punched in the face.
We're learning that rapper Lil Nas X has been arrested by police in L.A. early this morning. That's according to the L.A. County Sheriff inmate records. According to law enforcement, a law enforcement authority familiar with the investigation who spoke to NBC News, the rapper punched an officer twice in the face. We should note the LAPD is looking into whether the rapper was under the influence or under mental distress. NBC News has reached out to representatives for Lil Nas X, but we have not heard back yet. It's hard not to laugh.
I'm literally in the process of letting the entire network know what is going on right now, but I can tell you that we do have new reporting. So
Okay.
I just got off the phone with a public information officer in Los Angeles County, and they have confirmed that Lil Nas X, he is no longer at the hospital after this incident. His real name is Montero Williams, and he has been booked at the Van Nuys jail. He was booked for something called California Penal Code Section 69. And this is resisting or deterring an officer from performing their legal duties. And this adds up to reporting from outlets like TMZ that says that he allegedly punched an officer twice. And we've seen the video of him obtained by TMZ walking in the early hours of this morning in his underwear and a pair of cowboy boots, and that multiple people called the police because of his disturbing behavior. And one of those passerbyers, they got him on video. An incredibly sad situation. Montero Hill, in an incredibly sad situation, because this was somebody, I interviewed him in 2020, a really talented artist who kind of shot to fame overnight with his hit single. And he has really been trying to recapture that fame ever since. And he's had some success, but really never reached the heights of Old Town Road. And this comes after some disturbing Instagram posts over the last couple of days as well that raised some eyebrows.
To many, it seemed like he was trying to create a viral moment. To others, it looked like a serious breakdown. That's exactly where Orlando Brown jumped in. The former Disney star, who's gained a reputation for roasting and trolling other celebrities, quickly started clowning Lil Nas X. But Orlando's jokes only fueled a bigger question people were already asking. Was this a genuine cry for help from Lil Nas X, or just another headline-grabbing stunt? After all, this isn't the first time he's been caught in controversy. Some people, such as TK Kirkland, even believe even his homosexuality is a marketing stunt.
Right now, Lil Nas X has, if not the #1 album in the country, damn near it. They're fighting over it. I mean, he had the whole pregnancy photo shoot and everything else like that. And let me tell you, go back to the Vlad TV catalog, 10 years plus. I've been saying this. Like, look at my interviews with like Fat Joe from like 7-8 years ago. I've said it. There's going to be, at some point, I said, there's going to be a mainstream, gay, out of the closet rapper with hit songs. And everyone's going to accept it. Right? Now, I was thinking that it was going to be someone who's already established who's going to come out of the closet. I didn't think there's going to be a brand new artist that pulls this off. But Lil Nas X pulled it off.
He pulled it off.
He pulled it off. And everyone showed up on his album, and it's #1 album. And he's trolling the shit out of people, and he's doing gay performances with naked men on stage. And, you know, I really feel that if he didn't come out the closet, his run probably would have ended with Old Town Road.
And let me tell you what I think. I think Nas X is not gay. I think Nas X is what's the guy, that group Milli Vanilli, how they was singing and somebody else sang the song?
You think he's fake?
Yeah, Nas X is a karate, whoop that UFC fighter. And he said, you know what? Let me take advantage. Some manager said, let's take advantage of this gay shit and go get this money. And he doing everything he can. And 5 years from now, he gonna say, I tricked all of you motherfuckers, yo.
I've been straight the whole time.
I've been straight the time.
It's my wife and kid.
Right, he gonna get he got a family somewhere. He kicking it. Lil Nas X is not gay, y'all. Lil Nas X is playing everybody.
That would be the greatest troll ever. Because he is a serious troll.
Remember, Lil Nas X first skyrocketed to fame with Old Town Road, a song that became a massive hit with kids and families. But after that, he leaned heavily into shock value to stay relevant. We saw the infamous Satan shoes with drops of human blood, which led to a Nike lawsuit. We saw the devil-inspired music video, where he danced in ways that sparked outrage. Each time, it kept him trending, even if it meant constant backlash. That's why some people aren't convinced this LA Street episode was just random. They think it could have been another attention-grabbing move, but others point to his own words. A few months ago, Lil Nas X went live and told fans he'd been struggling for years. He admitted losing confidence, feeling mentally drained during his last album cycle, and not having fun with his music anymore. Storm Monroe actually revealed that things haven't been very rosy for him at all. In fact, he may be going broke.
With that being said, this is not his first time doing that. This is a common occurrence. They just so happen to have gotten it on film and sent it into the blogs. The people that were filming him were a part of his team. Like, this was leaked to the media on purpose. You understand? Like, the people, the person he was pointing at holding the phone, like, give me your phone. Give me your, like, he knew who that was. Okay? Be very clear. That's not a random fan that just saw him down the street strutting. Because if you notice, when you look at the street is empty. Nobody's out there. So he had enough sense to take his out to an empty street where nobody would see him. But his team leaked that. Okay, now, like I said, this is not his first time doing that. But normally when he likes to go out and strut his shit outside in public, he's butt-ass booty naked, so he had clothes on this time. Now, moving right along from there, why is he wigging out like this? Is this the Illuminati? Is this MK Ultra mind control? Baby, this ain't none of that. What I've been told is that Lil Nas X is broke. His music label ain't paying no attention to him, and he may eventually be dropped here pretty soon. Here's the thing, right? Lil Nas X has been struggling for money ever since he changed management team some years ago. Nobody cares. Nobody's paying attention to him, okay? The management team he had when he first started, he got rid of them, got a new management team, started doing all that demonic and started doing all of that flamboyant, right? And that's really what has now tanked his career, because we just don't care anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Now, from what I've been told, he wasn't really gay. He not became gay, but he plays gay as a part of his image because he feels like that's gonna sell. And then of course the whole industry is secretly gay anyway. About 90% is bisexual, or what I would call sexually fluid and or gay for pay. But
the musicians are just hired hands. They're not really in the know about what's going on. a friend of mine who plays drums for a very, 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 very well-known artist was on the set of a Lil Nas X video or whatever it was a while ago. In between takes, he said this kid was shriveling up in the corner. He went over to him and he was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And he was like, "I'm uncomfortable with this. I don't want to do this anymore." Next thing you know, he saw the label people hovering over him, telling him, "You better gay that shit up more." Right after that, my friend took his entire band and left the set. He said, "We're not doing this." They tried blacklisting him. He still plays for that big main artist, but he lost a lot of clients, and they tried to destroy his life.
He's also been open about coping with stress by smoking, using psychedelics, and dealing with hypochondria after his grandmother passed in 2018. Hypochondria, in simple terms, is when you constantly fear you're sick or dying even when you're not. He admitted that it sometimes spiraled out of control, especially when mixed with substances.
Lil Nas X, he is very depressed and he is like broke, like cash strapped. Like, and when I say broke, you know, you got rich people broke and then you got regular people broke. No, from what I'm being told, this is like regular people broke, like hardly no money to his name. Them houses that you see that he's in, them ain't actually his houses. Those are Airbnbs. Those are like luxury Airbnbs. It ain't his. When he shows you his house, quote unquote, that's why it don't never be no furniture, for real. It don't be like pictures on the wall. It don't be shit. It looks like what? An Airbnb. That's what it is. And that's what most of these celebrities do. Most of these celebrities in LA, the home that they show you is not actually their home. It's like an Airbnb. Lil Nas X is broke, about to be dropped by his label. He's picked up a drug habit. And I'm also here to let y'all know that behind the scenes, allegedly, he was. I don't know about who. Y'all didn't hear that from me. We will continue to follow the story with Lil Nas X.
On top of that, earlier this year, he was hospitalized when part of his face temporarily stopped working. He later said it was nothing permanent, but it scared fans since he's only 26 years old.
These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Ventura era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fun, okay? I want this time around to be even more fun, and I want to be like even more full of joy, and I want to be even more full of love. Monterey, we are coming. I have the songs. I have the music. I have the vision. You guys need to sit patiently. You've waited this far. We've waited this long. Let's keep going. Let's make this happen, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm finna do my okay, bye.
Lil Nas X has never just dropped music. Every release seems to come with a storm of controversy. And this latest situation feels like part of the same playbook. Remember when he dropped his Montero video, slid down a pole into hell, and danced on Satan? People were outraged, but it worked. That outrage turned into streams, and the song became one of his biggest hits. Then came the fake pregnancy photos, full maternity shots with belly out, flowers, and everything. Some people laughed, some were shocked, and others just shook their heads asking, "Bro, what are you doing?" This also comes just after Lil Nas X completely wiped his Instagram on August 19th, then returned with cryptic pictures and unreleased song snippets. One post showed him in a fur coat, cowboy hat, and bright red lipstick with the caption, "Oh no, she's gone mad. Crazy, I tell you." For fans, the timing feels suspicious. For Orlando Brown and many others, it was just more proof that Lil Nas X was staging a circus.
Chat, what are y'all? I mean, why they keep saying kiss, bro? Oh, you want to kiss? No, I don't want to kiss, bro. You sure? No. Bro, come on, bro. Stop Stop doing that, bro. What? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not with that gay shit, bro.
Lil Nas X came through with the biggest song of like the century,
right?
Breaking every record, and now he's up for like a couple of Grammys.
Yeah, and he wearing green suits with the shoulders out.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's real gay. He's all gay all night. Like,
at first I was kind of like, damn, like, do I really believe this guy's gay? Because I was thinking like, it seems like it would be sort of advantageous to his career to say he was gay, even if he wasn't. But now I think, yeah, like I don't need to see him suck a gay.
I mean, when you heard the announcement and you looked at him, you were like, no, never, no, not this guy.
But here's where things get serious. Right now, Lil Nas X is being held without bail. That's unusual in Los Angeles, especially since LA County has a zero bail policy for most low-level charges. Normally, someone booked on misdemeanors would be released almost immediately.
Something's not right here. It had been reported to them, we're told, as possible OD, like people who saw it were like, this guy must be on drugs.
So they took him to the hospital. Now, my sense of this, and I don't think we know this exactly, but my sense of this is that he was not arrested. He's there for observation, and they could potentially put him on a 5150 psychiatric hold. We don't know if that's happened.
He could also face charges.
He also could come out of the hospital and be booked on charges too. We don't know what
Which
the charges will be.
I'm just wondering. I know that he charged the police, but I don't know that that's really a charge.
Public indecency.
It feels to me like it's more for observation. I mean, that's what it's feeling.
Maybe a 5150. And even with the possible overdose, when I spoke to the fire department, she said, listen, the LAPD said it's appeared he might have been on drugs, but she goes, we only transport, we can't diagnose him in the field, but that's how they're treating it right now.
So it does not feel like an arrest to me. It feels like
it's not going to be an arrest.
Some kind of observation.
As of right now, as we're shooting this, we're told he's still in the hospital getting some sort of treatment or observation. And at some point they'll figure out what the next step is going to be. But this was very strange.
It's really concerning.
And by the way, there's something about Ventura Boulevard. Who was someone else years ago?
See, I think it's Sunset Boulevard way more than Ventura Boulevard.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, that's true.
Was on Ventura Boulevard.
Matt McConaughey was on Sunset Boulevard. So I'll give you one for one here.
No, Brittany wasn't Ventura Boulevard.
No.
No, that wasn't.
No,
but
Sunset wins.
Yes. Yeah.
Sunset wins.
Sunset wins. I don't know if that's a win.
Jenna in Chicago, and while I think it would be easy for all of us to make a really funny or hurtful comment about Lil Nas strutting in the street in his underwear and cowboy boots, I think it's important that we all lead with compassion and empathy and hope that he gets the help that he needs during this time.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
As for the charges, they aren't light. The big one is battery on a peace officer. That could either be a misdemeanor with minimal punishment, or it could be pushed to a felony carrying up to 3 years in prison. It all depends on whether the officer was seriously hurt. On top of that, he's facing resisting arrest, which usually means up to a year in jail. But if prosecutors decide he went too far, it could be escalated to resisting an executive officer by force, another charge that can be a felony. And depending on hospital tests, public intoxication, or being under the influence of a controlled substance could also be added. What's not on the table, though, is indecent exposure. As bizarre as walking around in white underwear and cowboy boots at 6 a.m. might sound, it's not technically illegal in LA. And honestly, Ventura Boulevard has seen way worse. Still, the more troubling issue is him charging at officers like he was trying out for the NFL. As one report put it, that's what has people questioning whether this was a meltdown, a stunt, or something in between. But others point to his history of mental health struggles, self-medicating, and even partial paralysis earlier this year. For them, this isn't funny. It's worrying. In fact, even his mother has come out recently during interviews and alleged that he may be dying in the hospital.
Yes.
So this is
as soon
this
I
is
walk
him
away
right
from
here.
That's my doobie. That's my, I don't give, that's my doobie. Get it, doobie. Get it, my tarot. Hold on. What? Get it, my tarot. Brother Dick. Get it, doobie. I'm gonna whoop your behind when I can go. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Why you gonna whoop him? Why you gonna whoop him?
Because I told his ass, he said, mother.
Uh-huh.
I said, I'm gonna spank his ass. He said, mother.
You ain't like the way he said that?
I said, doobie. No, because somebody, you know, everybody else want to have something negative.
What's up, man?
Yeah, my son.
Probably. I was, yeah. What's happening? Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Listen, do you know who this is? I don't. This is Lil Nas X mom. Yeah. 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 Hey, appreciate it, man. All love.
I'm gonna whoop his behind, though.
Well, I mean, so seeing him like that, because they're saying it's an overdose.
But get what? I don't judge my son. I was upset with him from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When he first got on Jerry Springer, I was really upset. Then when he got on Maury, I was really upset. When he got on Ella, I hardly got upset. That's when I shut off on my son.
Why?
Because that's when I seen that you're gay. When you could have told your mother before you came told your dad, why what's that nigga? But you told your daddy first.
Huh. So you feel like he should have told his mom first. I get that. I get that. Listen, Tamiki, I want to ask you though. Seeing as how you're living this way, and seeing your son, who's a superstar, basically, being brought into the hospital for ODing, right? What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like it's a generational pattern?
I'm going to say it's a generational pattern. I'm going to say I thank God and how to pay because we all still walking by faith, not by sight. I'm going to be real with you. But one thing about it, he should have told his mother from the beginning before he told his father from the end.
Well, maybe he didn't maybe felt like you wouldn't accept it or whatever.
Oh, no, it ain't about what I can accept. It's all about what I can't accept. But don't never put your mother away when I'm the one who had you.
I get it. But Tamiki, at the time, if you was out on the streets doing whatever.
Oh, it ain't about me being in the street. I walk by faith and not by sight.
What happened to your eye, Tamiki?
When I had a seizure. I had a seizure.
You the second woman that I've asked about their eye, and they tell me they fell on the ground.
I had a seizure.
Okay, all right. So that wasn't somebody hitting you?
No. I was at the pharmacy and I had it after.
You have seizures? Is that something that happens to
you? Yes.
Okay.
And I say I thank God and how to pay I'm still here.
Well, I thank God you're still here too, okay? All right, so, but I do want to ask you though, like, do you, when you look at your son, kind of looks like, walking down the street and, like I say, eventually ODing, right, being high, whatever was going on with him, right? Whether it was
my son is not
chemically induced or whether it was something, mentally he had going on or whatever. When you see him like that,
it upset me, but one thing about it, I love him for who he are. He's my baby. He's my last kid.
Okay, all right. Do you assign any blame to yourself to say like
I claim for myself.
I'm living? No, what I'm saying is that do you blame
bad.
yourself? Yes, because like he may be going down the same road that you are.
But he can never go down the same road I've been down.
Bottom line, Lil Nas X is sitting in jail until Monday, waiting to hear if he'll walk out or face real time. If it stays a misdemeanor, he'll likely end up with probation, treatment, or a diversion program. But if prosecutors decide to push the felony button, things could get much more serious, which makes his mother's comments all the more heartbreaking.
One thing about it, God is good all the time. We just not good to him.
You say when what?
God is good all the time.
Mm-hmm. All
we
the
just
time
not
that
good
good.
to him.
Okay.
That's
All
why
right.
we walk by faith, not by sight.
So your official reaction to seeing your son like that is go doobie, but then also I'm gonna whoop your
I give you that.
Okay. All right.
But he's my baby.
That's
and
your
I'm
baby.
proud of him. Out of all my kids, I'm very proud of him.
That's
I'm very
right.
proud of him.
What did his siblings think about him?
Huh?
What did his siblings think about him?
Oh, they want to kiss his ass.
They love him. They love him. Little bro them blew up and became a
Girl, they be
superstar.
saying, damn doobie. Damn doobie.
Do y'all have like Thanksgiving dinners and
Yes,
Christmas dinners and stuff like that?
He always have shit occupied to where we have everything.
Okay, so you gonna get on the stage.
Yeah,
They better watch out.
He don't want me to be drunk. He don't want me to be.
Right, so you're gonna have to stay nice and sober that
I
day.
gotta be very sober because he don't want to see his mama down. when he put his mom in a rehab squad.
Yeah. All right. Like I say, Tamika, we appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best, all right? You better stop flirting with me, Tamika.
And as harsh as people's clowning might sound, his words echo what a lot of people are thinking. With Lil Nas X, the line between a real personal crisis and a publicity stunt has always been blurry. Whether this ends up as a genuine cry for help or just another step in his chaos marketing plan, one thing's for sure. He's back in the headlines, right where he always seems to land. Do you think this is a marketing stunt or does he genuinely need help? Let us know in the comments.